Natalie, the real life Audrey Evans passed away while this film was in production. So what does it mean for you to be spreading her incredible true story and what a great person she was? Because this is such a great celebration of a really wonderful life.
It's truly a privilege. I mean, it absolutely is to have met the woman herself, to have held her hand, to have told her that I was doing my best. And I wanted, that we were trying really hard to do right by her. I mean, I'm never going to have an experience like that in my career again. And to know that she was with us and that she was, she was holding on for us. She was holding, and for Julia, our writer producer, who, this film would not exist without Julia, who's effectively like an honorary goddaughter to Audrey. To know that Audrey was there willing it to happen and supporting Julia, and that Jimmy and I, were being given the gift of being brought into that fold. And it was just a very specific, unique project. And I don't think on a personal level I'm going to ever have a connection to a. I think it would be high. I mean, it would be amazing if I did, but like the chances of me being able to have, a sort of that experience with the protagonist I'm playing again, I would say is very, very rare.
That's really wonderful. You got to have that connection with her, and Jimmy, the film points out in the end that in real life, your two characters got married at 79 and 82. They did it so early in the morning so they could still be on work at time. I just thought that was the cutest thing. How special was it showing that, that initial connection and how they meet? I love that, like her reading his mail actually happened as well.
Um, it was it was just so special to be a part of it. It was like and it was even like Natalie said, it was a completely singular experience. Like so we have Julia, a regular person who happened to be near and close with this unknown legend. So I think with most films, if you're going to tackle something like this, there's normally a studio behind it, like let's say, and then the studio is going to set up this meeting at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, and and then they're going to get their suits to bring you to the Ronald McDonald House. But in this experience, every single doorway was opened by Julia herself, by her friends at CHOP, through her father or through her work. Her connections at Ronald McDonald House because they love her and the family and Audrey's effect. So, like Natalie said, I don't think I'll ever quite experience something like this before. It was magical, and it was meant to be. The story needed to be told, and so it was told with love from like every level. And so, yeah, I think Julia was the only person that could have told this story. And because of that, she was able to bring us literally all into the family before we told and as we told it. So, yeah,
Yeah,
wow.
you guys definitely do the story justice. And Natalie, you get to work with possibly your cutest co-star to date. And I'm not talking about Clancy Brown, but the little rabbit in
I was going to
those
say, you think
scenes.
about the rabbit? Yeah.
How is it working with the animals in this film? You're handling a few. They're all so cute.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so. What do they say? Yeah, what do they say? Don't work with children and animals. And you're like, well, on this one, yeah, but oh, it was great fun. I mean, I loved. I mean, yeah, the animals. It was. I mean, that really happened. Audrey really took a rabbit, you know, to the scan in order to show the child that, the rabbit goes first. Look, there's no harm done, and now it's your turn. Like that literally happened. She did that. And she's famous for building this massive aviary, with all these birds and finches that we reference at the end of the movie. Um, so she was just she was just so bold. But I mean, for me, working with the kid, I mean, I'm sure for Jimmy as well. Like, working with the kids also was a very unique, special experience because the children are so in it. They're so present. It's a different kind of acting, because they're just there, And there's a lot of waiting around on a set, you know, and the kids get tired and the kids get bored. And so it's like you're hanging out with the children, you're trying to keep their mood up, and you're interacting with them. I mean, like Jimmy and I very rarely locked out. It's not like other productions where you go and lock yourself away and you go and learn your lines, or like you go and go and channel and be with yourself. It was like we were just like between takes we were literally hanging out with the kids, you know, to keep them entertained, to keep the energy up, to enjoy hanging out with them. And so that was very specific as well. You don't normally get that on a job either.